Let's be honest. Do you really want to let somebody else control your retirement, control the money that's coming in, or do you want to do it for yourself, right? So what I'm saying is education is important. You know where your money's going, know what you want to do, right? Right? So I hope everybody knows about Robert Kiyosaki, right? Because this man is an amazing man mentally and physically. He came up with Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that book, right? That book was amazing. And he also came up with the 4 ways to have income. So the 4 quadrants, right? So let me pull up my presentation again, right? And we're gonna go through this. We're gonna go get through the money part of it and show you what's really going on, right? So what will you become, right? That's the big question. And these are the 4 cash flow quadrants, right? I hope everybody can see my screen. Let's make sure everybody can see my screen. Make sure everybody can share my screen. There we go. Share. Everybody can see my screen, correct? Good? Good to go? Should be able to see my screen now. Right, let's get to it. Right. So the 4 cash flow quadrant, right? So 60% of people, right, are in this cash flow quadrant. This is the number 1 cash flow quadrant, right? Being an employee, right? The only issue with being an employee is if you don't work, you don't get paid. That's the only issue with being an employee is if you don't work, you don't get paid. And the other part of it is, this is number 2, right? Well, I'm going to work for myself, right? So we're talking about the doctors, the beauticians, the barbers, right? I'm going to work for myself. And another issue is with this one is if you don't have clients, right, you don't get paid, right? Or say I want to go on vacation, right? Say I'm a barber, I want to go on vacation. I'm not getting paid for the time that I'm not being there, right? So Robert said that the best way to make money is in this top corner right here, right? Right. So the 5% are in this corner, which is business owners, people that own McDonald's, people that own Walmart's, right? These people have a plan in place, right? People have a plan in place to make money while they're not at work, right? Then we have the 1%, what we're going to talk about today, investors. It's only 1% of the world are investors. But these 5% make 95% of the money. This 5% make 95% of the money, right? So you're telling me that 85% are fighting for 5% of the wealth, right? So me giving you this information will help you see that being an investor is the way to go, right? So let's talk about being an investor because I'm not talking about the stock exchange or anything like that. I'm talking about Forex. And of course, what is Forex? Forex is the biggest market to trade in, right? We're talking about $7.3 trillion now. It is $7.3 trillion today. Every day is being exchanged in the foreign exchange market, right? Compared that to the New York Stock Exchange, which is only 36 million a day, right? 7.6 trillion, 36 million a day, right? 36 billion a day. I'm sorry, I apologize. 36 billion a day. That's another 3 zeros, right? That's being exchanged every day, right? So that's over 12 zeros, right? Being exchanged every day, getting thrown up in the air and saying, let's catch it, right? So a lot of people don't know about the foreign exchange. Reason being is because not too long ago, you had to have a $3 million net worth plus $100,000 to start your trading account, all right? But the thing is now you can start a trading account with $10, right? And another thing is, as well, is once you had that $100,000 to start your trading account, right? You still had to learn the skill. So 10, 15 years ago, it cost you $20,000, $25,000, $30,000 for a weekend to learn the skill, right? Just for you to learn the skill, and you only got a weekend, and you got a booklet and said, there you go, have a good one, figure it out, right? And now even today, Robert Kiyosaki, he has a class online today. You can go look for $55,000 for a weekend. Now, a lot of people are buying this, right? So you have to be thinking they're spending $55,000 to invest in themselves. You must think that you're going to get a large return, right? You have to be thinking that you're going to get a large return if you're going to spend $55,000 and put $100,000 into your trading account, right? So you don't even have to do that anymore. You start to, like I said, you can start your trading accounts in a lot of places with only $10, right? Yeah, like I said, 12 zeros. So this foreign exchange market is open 24 hours, 5 days a week. So that means you can fit your trading in as much as you need to, and whenever you need to. Say you got kids, you work at home, you got all this other stuff that you need to do, but you can get it in every day of the week, right? Unlike the stock market, the stock exchange, where you can only do it from 9 to 5 Eastern, right? Right? So the digital currency, we actually teach that as well. So the digital currency is now creeping in upon $1 trillion a day as well. So that's another $1 trillion. So 7.7 plus 8, plus 1 is $8 trillion a day that we can invest in, right? So all we are is an educational platform. We're called iMarkets Academy. That's all we are, right? We educate you. We don't take any money from your trades or anything like that. So we just teach you the basics, and we teach you, all the way to experienced pro trading, right? Right? So we make everything really simple. We make videos, so there's not over 90 hours of video, right? It's over 90 hours of video, right? Teaching you from the beginning all the way to pro, right? So we have the Foreign Exchange Mastery Academy. These are the videos I was talking about. So we take you from all the way from the beginning, all the way to experience and pro. And these are just the videos that are in the back office. It's not including everything else that I'm getting ready to go over with you as well, right? You also have the Digital Currency Mastery Academy, which will take you from a beginner trader in a digital market to the experienced trader. So we teach about Bitcoin, we teach about Litecoin, Ripple, all the coins in the world. I'm just letting you know that Wells Fargo just came out with a statement saying that digital currency is a new gold bust, right? Or the new gold rush, right? Put it like this. Bitcoin hovered at $13,000 for most of the year and shot up to $20,000 a coin in less than 3 weeks, right? So if it was me, right, let's be honest, with all of us, if we had a way to put money into this, right, $13,000 for one coin, and it go up to $20,000 a coin, wouldn't you do that? In less than 3 weeks, you can't do that anywhere else. Not in your 401ks, not in your CDs, not in your retirement funds, any of that. Right? So next is, on our platform, you have access to all of these educators. So 100 plus educators in every language you can think of: Spanish, Portuguese, German, any language, right? All the time. So when they're not live, you say you miss a live, right? You miss a live training, right? You can watch their recordings over and over and over again. It doesn't come off. They're always there, right? And with these educators, it's amazing because with these educators, they're going to actually interact with you. So say you have a question, and you can get your question answered right then and there, right? And as well, they're showing you their strategies, they're showing you the trades that they're getting in, at all times. For each trader, you have to have at least 6 figures in your trading account to even be a trader on our live platform. You understand that you're learning from multi-millionaires, right? Where else can you learn from a multi-millionaire, right? Unless you find one and beg them to be your mentor, right? So I'm guessing you're asking me, how much is this gonna all cost me, right? You know, it has to be the $50,000 I was talking about. It has to be $20,000, $30,000. No, it is actually for the FRX Academy, where a lot of people start. It's $234 a month, right? Well, $234 to start, and it's $174.95 a month. Which, if you equate that, it's $5.80 a day. That's less than our Starbucks budget. Let's be honest. You know, we go to Starbucks every day, or whatever your budget is for your little thing, your little treat that you get, is less than that. All right? Right? So we have the high frequency, which is the money in minutes. It's the same price if you want to just do that, right? We have educators for the high frequency. And the digital academy as well as $234. But if you want to get all of this all together, is an elite package. And who else are you then other than the elite, right? If I look at myself, I say, Carol, I'm elite. I hope you say the same exact thing, which is $274 a month. But I know you didn't come on here to get another bill, right? So Daryl, how do I get this bill off of me? We got something called 2 and Free, right? Hello, free access. You share this with 2 people, right? We get on one of these calls just like this. You get on another call that the Winner Circle holds, right? Get them on the call. We get on a 3-way call. We tell them, hey, get with the family. The family is winning, right? Get those 2 people. You don't have to, continuously get 2 people on. Get those 2 people on, and your access is free, right? Then we have something that's totally amazing, which I call IBO, right? Or iMarkets Academy calls IBO, right? But you become an independent business owner, right? So with this independent business owner, all you would need to do, right? I backed out, bro. Sorry about that. Let's get through all this. There we go. Independent business owner, all you need to do is sign up 3 people, and iMarkets Academy will pay you $150 a month, right? Which is $37.50. Now you're thinking like, oh, what is that? Nothing. But you just gave yourself over a 1% raise, where you would get a 1% raise 9 times out of 10 at your job, right? You get a 1% raise at your job, but you didn't get that from just sharing this information with 3 people. You worked a whole year before you got that 1% raise, right? Then we have the next one. The next rank up is Platinum 600. Platinum 600. Now this is a good step up. You only need 12 people, 12 qualified people to be in this rank, right? And the business is gonna pay you $150 a week. $150 a week. You might think, oh, okay, that's a little bit better, but it's still not a lot. But you just gave yourself a $7,200 raise a year, all right? I don't know anywhere else where you can get a $7,200 raise a year unless you're a manager or a CEO or a president, right? My next rank, which I love, is Platinum 1000. You need 30 people, 30 active people in your area, and you don't even have to sign all these people up. That's what the amazing thing is, right? So say you sign up 3 people, you help those 3 people, get to 12, right? They get 12 people under them. Get the next person get the 12 people under them, and then you have that new person that you just brought on. You help them get 6, right? You don't have to help everybody sign up. You don't have to have everybody sign up, but you can sign up people and put people underneath them, so both of y'all get an even exchange. Right? We go all the way up to Chairman 500. Yes, that means on Chairman 500, that you're getting paid $125,000 a month, right? You're getting paid $125,000 a month, Chairman 500. Now think about this. This past year, where everything seems like it's gone horrible and it's been a terrible year, right? We have promoted over 150 chairmen. So that means that 150 people are at least making $10,000 a month. That's $2,500 a week. $2,500 a week. Do you understand that most people in America average less than $60,000 a year? We got to understand that most of these people are not making $60,000 a year, and we have elevated over 150 people to chairman, right? Right. So, really and truly, I'm glad that you came on here. No matter how well or how bad I did this presentation, there's three ways that people feel about it, right? Either this is not for me, but I know a couple of people that this could help. One. Two, I am ready to go. Get me signed up. Where do I sign up? How do I get there, right? Three, right? I have some questions, but if I get them answered, I'm ready to go, right? Get with the person that called you into this call. Get with the person that brought you here, right? And let's run it up. Or how my mentor loves to say it, I'll see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. But we'll never look down on anyone, right? Unless we're willing to pick them up, all right? So I love y'all to life. Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it all. We're at the end of this presentation. Love you. See you on the other side.